First, let me get your thoughts on some sad news in the music industry.
Yes.
Donna Summer.
Man, what a tragedy, and yet what an inspiration. You know, I mean, John, I don't know if I'm allowed to give any of this away, but John actually performed one of her songs last week with one of his amateurs. So she's right here in our hearts right now. So you know, we feel for her and her family.
Talk a little bit about how this show is different from American Idol.
I think the thing that's the most different is that because it's called Duets, on every show, you know, John, Kelly, Jennifer, and myself, we actually perform on every show. So I think that's really the only major difference. Really, we're all following and mentoring the progress and growth of our amateurs. But it is a challenge for us. Like Kelly's been saying how, you know, this is way harder than American Idol just because we have to pick the right song, perform it well, and we really only get a couple days to prepare it in a few hours with our amateurs. So it's a good challenge for us too, and I think it keeps us on our toes, and you know, we're doing our best.
We know Robin as the performer and as the kind of you know, public persona, but what's he like behind the scenes? What kind of guy is Robin in his private life?
He's very funny, and he doesn't mean to me. I don't think he does it on purpose. He's just very outgoing, and he likes to have fun.
How about you?
Yeah, I would say the same thing. He's really goofy, but he does it to remind us that we should just have fun with it and not be so stressed about it. I mean, it is a competition, but we're all blessed to be here, so he just reminds us of that.
I think what I try to do is, you know, because I know what it's like from my career, you know, having to get knocked down so many times and get dropped by labels, and that song didn't work, that album didn't sell. And so after you've been through it as long as I have, you go, hey guys, there is no one moment in your career that's gonna matter. You just decide that you're a singer, and for the rest of your life, you never give up on your dream. You know, that's what works for me.
I just heard about it, and I honestly, I never met her, but that's a horrible, it seems like a lot of horrible tragedies with people that are dying way too young recently, so that's never good news.
Fan of her music, though?
Yeah, I mean, who isn't? Yeah, everybody loves disco.
The classics.
So, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So tell us about the show, Duets.
The show Duets, it's pretty cool for me. I mean, especially coming from 10 years ago, and you know, another singing show. So it was kind of cool for me to be able to do this and actually still be a part of the show. That's where they kind of sold me on the idea. Because at first when they brought it up, I was like, I've already done a singing show, you know? But they brought it up in a sense of almost like how, you know, award shows, when you see award shows, all the collaborations are really everybody's favorite part. So that's all this show is just giant collaborations left and right.
Now there's some competition between the amateurs, also some competition between the professionals, you and Robin and John and Jennifer.
We have a very healthy, fun, competitive spirit about
little
the
trash talking going on.
Oh, we love trash talk. Yeah,
I saw the promos.
It makes it fun though, because we're all like, you know, we all flew to New York to do upfronts together, and it was just fun, like camaraderie between all of us, and we're all very different, you know.
Right.
And that's why when I first heard of all the people, I was like, that's going to be very interesting, you know, because we're all very different. I wonder if our personalities will mesh, and they all do, you know, because at the end of the day, we all four love music, and even though we love different types, it's still the same nut, you know, it's still music, so.
Jordan and Jason, let me ask you guys this question. You know, we know the public Kelly, obviously. What's she like as a coach? What's she like when you guys are just goofing around, hanging out? She says mean.
Mean.
Verify?
No, exactly that though. She's like goofing around and hanging out. Like she makes it so like comfortable and like laid back so we can just like practice. I don't know.
I try and do what I hope people would do with me, so.
Right.
But I can be kind of pushy.
I'll be like,
that was off key. No. I was like, wait. But that's because it's so funny, like, even like with like this, or I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Oops.
You can say it.
But it's so funny, like when we sing, and it's, you know, sometimes, especially in the first couple episodes, both of them, they'd get nervous and be pitchy, and it's like, what? You're not pitchy. Like, they're never pitchy in like rehearsals. Like, they're dead on. And like now working through the episodes, you've gotten like incredibly out of your shell, like, and both of you are running around down the audience, and they're both like just they're confident.
I never had the pleasure of meeting her, but she was obviously what she did, in my opinion, for women, especially when you think about the 70s and 80s, but especially in the 70s as far as when women's liberation and all that was happening, and what she did for female sexuality and the places she allowed herself to explore musically. Really, really is invaluable what she did for the music industry. Well, first of all, obviously in the name, Duets, it is based on the concept of a duet. But not only is it in celebration of the collaborative performance, but also the judges and the judging, we are actually a part of the performances. So we are a part of the competition. We perform with our partners, so we get to sing every week. So that is very different than any of the other shows that are happening now music-wise, because we're performing every week, even though we're also the judges, which for me is great because I don't see myself as the person that's going to sit there, and offer judgment every week and direction of you should do this or you should do that. That's not my style. So I like the more active mentoring. I'm not very good at offering the criticism.
Oh, she's
Horrible!
No, she's
Crack the whip.
She is so mean. No, she's awesome. Like, I think what I love the most about it is that we can actually give our opinion and it is taken.
Definitely.
And I think that's really cool because, we're talking to Jennifer Nettles, and I'm like, I think, what if we do this? And she's like, let's try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but at the same time, she's open to take that. I love it.
We definitely have our input, which is amazing because she allows us to be who we are. And she gives her guidance and just mentorship, and she's just amazing.
Aww. But I trust these guys, and they know their voices better than I do.
Yeah, we lost Donna Summer today. It was really sad news, and she's such a great singer and was such an important artist for one of the more signature eras of music that we've ever had, which is the disco era, and she was the queen of it. So she was so important as an artist, as a musician, as a singer, and I'm sad that we missed her. Very sad. This show is so much fun. One, we're picking our own talent. We're going across the country auditioning people and trying to find the best singers we can. As stars on the show, we're picking the people we're going to perform with too. So that's a huge difference. We're actually singing with these contestants and trying to make them the best duet partners we can, and then hopefully get them a record deal.
So you're not just sitting behind the table, you're doing work too.
Yeah, we're not just critiquing, we're definitely working, and we're putting ourselves on the line with them every week, so I think that makes it a lot of fun.
Well, he's awesome.
So he really is awesome. He's so encouraging. He really helps us a lot. And he's a man of a few words, but when he does say something, it's good critique, and it's something that you can always remember, and it really helps you in your performances.